go down. The Senators are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. On the attack along the boards. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. Rui's got the puck in his own zone. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. Slides it on over to Power. Tries to the crease. Oh, what a save in front. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Puck picked up by Dickinson. And now it's grabbed by Delbel Belluz. Slides the puck across to Beniers. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Taken along the wall by Protas. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Grabs the puck. Dishes it to Wingles. The Senators take it across the line. Scrum along the boards, they battle for the puck. Grabbed along the board by Protas. The Senators gain possession. And he takes the dish. Here's a short pass to Beniers. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. The Senators scoop it up along the boards. Denies him with a save. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Ottawa's got the puck along the boards. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Wingles. Right on the doorstep. The rebound there to be had. And they made no mistake about tucking that one home.
I'll tell you what, coaches love these types of goals because it's all about pounding pucks and searching for those secondary opportunities, James. He has a knack for the net. It's a nose. You have to have it, but you have to be willing to pay the price, get to the tough areas of the ice to get those kind of goals. They're scrappy.
Ottawa's got to be pleased with the way they've started tonight. Look at this, already the first goal of the game, and just try to take that crowd out of it.
Well, yeah, and that's exactly what they've done, and that would have been the message from the coach earlier today, James, because you want to make sure that you set the tone, you control the pace of play, and you find a way to get on the board first.
Carlos won the draw here in the open ice. Along the half wall with the puck. Passes it in front. Misses the net. Montreal's got control of the puck. Here they come up along the wing. They put the puck into the offensive end. Right in the low slot. Gives them nothing in front.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Senators have taken a 1-0 lead. Quick stick lands from the puck here at center. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. The Senators have been the better team to this point. Montreal's won the draw in the neutral zone. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. There's a shot. Montreal's got the puck. Delbel Belluz plays it now. Fires it. Stops it cold. And that one's picked off. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Nice zone entry on the left side.
You gotta figure he knows about this next milestone. He's only one goal away.
Came up with a nice save. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Ottawa's got into the offensive zone. The Canadians get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Here's a shot. And makes the routine save. Gunnarson's going to elect to just hang on for the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, and I like that he landed on this one. He's physically engaged and keeping himself in it.
Takes the pass. Oh, did he drop a thunderous hit there?
In order to
They've got numbers here. To his teammate. Huge steal in his own end. Turned aside with the glove by Skinner.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. Ottawa's ahead 1-0. The Senators will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you got to love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
Ottawa's got a hold of it along the wall. Bang on passes center in the neutral zone. Montreal's got possession at center. The Habs played along the wing. Picked off. And he had an answer with that save.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Ottawa's been very impressive to watch in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in the first. Moves it to Carlson. Takes it to the net. Solid check to slow him down. Quick feed to Langdon. Skinner's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Here's a centering pass. And that's stopped. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
And this is a dialed-in goaltender. Very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Sends it out in front. Scores! What a finish on the play.
This is a prime-time example of not taking the care of the puck.
Montreal's beginning to look like their version of their team here after that goal.
Well, yeah, you can see their body language after that counter strike as well, James. You feel the energy kind of pulsing throughout the bench. You almost knew and felt like something was coming. And if you're the coach, you like that because it's a response. It's a response to an early goal against him. As a coach, that's exactly what you want to see.
Pokes it away, great hand high. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Past the midway mark of the frame, it's all tied up. Joel Balloons wins the faceoff at his own end. Here they come on the attack. Montreal's got it in the neutral zone. Takes control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Louis. Handles the pass in the right wing. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. The Canadians look to start the transition game. Handles the puck. Grabs the puck. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Montreal's got possession here in their own end. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Here they come on the attack. Sends it over. Hagel's got control of the puck in the corner. Montreal's going to play the puck from behind the cage. From the blue line, they take control of it. Blocker save. Puck scooped up by Carlson. And it's a quick pass to Langdon. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. And he makes the save. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. The Habs win the defensive zone faceoff. Moves it to Protas. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Takes a shot. Turned aside with a glove by Gunnarsson. Takes the feed. Montreal's got the puck here in the open ice. The Senators have it behind the net. Looking for space inside the D zone. Quick pass to Power. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. The Senators take it across the blue line. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. And the puck's kicked free. Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. And now he tries to get it across to Beniers. Takes a shot. The Habs gain possession along the wall. That's a solid hit. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. The Canadians have it against the wall. Tries to feed it over to Louis. And that pass attempt is deflected. Montreal's ready to go on the attack. Oh, great use of the body on the play. Oh, he hit him and got all of it.
Oh, that's a tough one, James. You're along the boards. They don't have a lot of give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
Here's a side the slap shot. Wow. The Habs moving ahead. Bellows takes it into the offensive end. And that tears off a body in the lane. Scooped up along the wall by Carlson. Here's a chance. Grabs the puck in the corner. Ottawa's looking to break out. Dished on over to Langdon. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. A chance! Stones him in front.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Picks off the pass. Takes the bump and loses control of the puck. Grabs it in his own end. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Putting the hard hat on here. What a hit. The Senators have it now. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Great stick work with the steal. The Habs get a hold of it. Great read with the stick. Handles the pass. Back to the point it goes. And he easily stops that one. Passes up ahead from the left wing. Fires it into the offensive zone. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Stopped with ease.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Dumps it in. Sends a pass over. Here's a short pass to Jass. Turned aside by Skinner. Therapy stick handling in his own zone. Puck picked up in the open ice. Quick feed to Zellweger. Puts it on in. Blocked in front. Takes the pass from the boards. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Slides the puck to Hagel. And now it's over to Protas. Turns it over. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
Jass is all skills. You know that back in the day he's been working on it collectively and it shows in his game. But right here he just gets caught up in a tight space and loses the puck.
Shot! Oh, denies him with the paddle save. Takes the pass. The Senators take it along the wall. Off a stick and they can't connect. Playing big in the moment there. Picked up along the boards by Protas. The Habs move the puck in the defensive zone. Montreal's got one last chance to make There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. Carries the puck in his own zone. And now he passes it to Farabee. The Canadians take it along the wall. Tries to the sweet spot. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Taken down, and the officials caught it. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. The Senators will serve 2 minutes in the box.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
Score remains tied after the power play fails to deliver.
A really nice job by this PK unit, James, just negating scoring opportunities. Good goaltending as well, got to be your best killer, but finding ways to get it down the ice and keeping this game tied.
The Habs move the puck in the defensive zone. Swing and a miss. Moves it quickly over to Zellweger. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Big stop right there. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Puck dumped in. Fires it on net. That's gloved by Skinner. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Lots of time left in this period. We are all tied up in this one.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
There's the whistle, icing the call, big face-off looming. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. They take possession as he locks him up off the face-off. Big time stop there. Goaltender hangs on to the whistle.
Anderson's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
That's a tired group of defenders there in their own end with this face-off.
Yeah, they're forced to take the icing, and the goaltender, the hugest piece to the puzzle, looks just gassed.
From the left wing, takes the feed. Moves it to Carlson. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
From the neutral zone now. Denies him in close.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make a save from a high-danger area.
Quick pass to Toronto Blues. Ottawa's got it behind the net. Rips it and rips it. Oh, I thought he had it. What a chance there.
Oh, James, I thought he connected on that one. He's going to be disappointed, but he's all around the net.
Takes control of the puck. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Here's a short pass to Toronto Blues. The Canadians will play from the defensive zone. Puck grab by Leahy. Quick feed to Hamilton. Sends out on the attack. Taken along the wall by Kotkaniemi. The Senators have it now. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. The Senators take possession in the defensive end. With some open space at center. Knocked off the puck. Great heads-up play by the defender. The Senators gain possession in their own end. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Moves with the puck at the corner. Taken by Hamilton. And just like that, comes up with the puck. One little flip to the stick. Feed to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. Slides it across. Right in front. Oh, what a chance. Wide.
Well, this is frustrating, James. You do everything to get to the right position. You put yourself in a grade A scoring area, and then you miss. That's frustrating.
Moves it quickly over to Clutterbuck. They've got some momentum here. That's gloved by Gunnarsson. Angles it over to Savard. Throws it in. Sets it out front. And it's blocked. The Canadians have it from their own end. Great pressure with the stick. And that one's turned away. The Habs gain control of the puck against the wall. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Grabbed along the boards by Savard. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Past the halfway mark of this period, we got a tie game. Montreal's going to start with the puck in their own end. Moves it to Louis. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. And they send it right back to him. Quick pass to Carlson. An easy save by Skinner. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Carlson's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. And that one's denied. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Montreal's got it in the defensive zone. The Canadians will play in their own end. Picked up along the wall by Delbel Beluz. The Senators scoop it up along the boards. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. And they'll dump it in. Montreal's got control of the puck. Here's a short pass to Delbel Beluz. Gains the zone through center. And now it's stopped.
Gunnarson's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Here's a blast. Denies him. He got all of it. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Gunnarson's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Well past the midway mark of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Quick feed to Newman. Oh, misses the net. What a chance there.
Oh, it was a great chance and one that he will want back. The puck is all around him, though. If he continues to get to the right spots at the right time, you got to figure he's going to put one by the tendy.
The Senators start with the puck in their own end. Ottawa's got the puck in the defensive end. Receives the pass. Sidesteps the check. Quick pass across to Newman. Gaining momentum up along the side. Dumps it into the ozone. Takes the puck along the boards. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. And the puck skips away after that move.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his space away, and it goes the other way.
Dickinson spotted in the corner. Takes the feed. Montreal's got possession at center. Can't keep a hold of it. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Here in the later stages of this period, it's all tied up. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Montreal has the puck. They've got it. 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 They've got it they've got numbers here. Here's the pass. Flips it up to net. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Tries to feed it across. Sends the pass over. Sent into the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Clutterbuck. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Getting into the later stages of this period, we are all tied up in this one. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. The Senators have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Oh, look at this chance. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Makes it look easy with the stop. Ottawa's got a hold of it along the wall. Nice zone entry from the middle. Here's a feed in front. And that goes off a stick. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. The Senators take over on possession. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Langdon. There's the horn. 40 minutes in the books. We get a refresh for both the players, ice. Back with the third period next. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. Tosses it to Beniers. Tossing for the puck, he loses control. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. There's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
Slides the puck over.
James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Lots of time left in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And they win the draw here in their own end. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Savard. And a great save. Forward's got it in the defensive end. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up.
Skinner's been dialed in and tracking extremely well tonight, James. Everything that's coming at him, he can see, and that's something that is really critical in the game to make the timely stop that's needed to give your team some confidence in front of you.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Ottawa's won the faceoff at center. Slides the puck across to Evangelista. Ottawa's on the attack. Takes that pass back to the point. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Oh, and that doesn't go well. And the puck's knocked loose. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Ottawa's got it across the line. Sends it across. Joe Balloons has it in the defensive end. The Canadians played along the boards. Picked off by Savard. There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. The Canadians get a hold of the puck off the draw. Montreal's got it along the wall. On the doorstep,
and how good does that got to trust who you put out there.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Montreal's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Here they come on the attack. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Ottawa's played well tonight, but they still trail here early in this third period despite leading in the shot department. And they'll start with possession. Ottawa's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Dishes it off. Oh, and he cracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Denied by the goaltender. Moves the puck. Montreal's crossed the line and on the attack. Here's a chance. Oh, a clutch save.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
The Habs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Looking for space inside the D zone. Shot! Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Can't get a hold of that pass. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play. Ottawa's got the puck after winning the defensive zone face-off. The Senators take possession off the face-off. Slides it diagonally to Langdon. Gaining steam here on the attack. Oh, what save! Wow!
Dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Still lots of time left in the period. The Habs lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Skinner's going to wait for the whistle, and I don't mind this strategy here, Cheryl.
Me neither. I mean, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He has been dominant between the pipes, and he knows he needs to pounce on this puck. He looks at the game clock. They're winning. Not much time left in the third. They got to figure out a way to play it safe.
And not much on that one. Moves it to Hagel. Can't connect on the shot. And he takes the feed. Tries to get it to Protas. Shot. Blocker save. The Senators have it now. Gaining momentum along the wing. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Pass to Farabee. And he takes the dish. Stopped by the goaltender. Feeds it over to Evangelista. Grabs the puck. Directs it on over to Farabee. And that's intercepted by Savard.
The Senators are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. They got to make good on them. They got to transfer it, head north, and start cashing in.
On the backhand. Oh, I think that goes off the mask, and it stays out, and play continues.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Scrum along the wall. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. The Senators have the advantage in shots tonight, but they still find themselves trailing here in the third period. The Habs win the draw here in the neutral zone. Fires it! Oh, he denies it with a fantastic stop there! Takes a shot, does it again with the stop! Denies him!
Well, that shot came quick when it was right out front. He had to be sharp, he had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
And there's the whistle, icing the call. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Habs are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Nice job tying up his opponent. Shuts him down. And he takes the pass. Skates across the blue line. Quick pass to Langdon. Skinner's got the puck, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, and this is a huge play right here. Just recognizing the tempo of the game and being able to dictate it. He's done it all night.
Both teams readying here for the face-off. Sends it to the middle, and that's gobbled up, and we'll get a whistle for a face-off. Seattle's up next on the schedule. Tickets still available. Go to the box office, or you can get them online. More than half the frame has been played here. It's a 2-1 hockey game. Carlos won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Big time stop there. Oh, spectacular save on the play.
It really is amazing to watch him.
As it goes off the outside of the post.
The Senators trying to shrink their deficit, but home get done there as they wire it off the play.
Here we go. It's really rough. They tie it up with the goal.
Oh, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts. I don't think there's a single goaltender in the league that's going to catch up to that shot, James. I mean, the puck just explodes off the stick.
Ottawa's playing to win here now. They have tied it up here in the third.
You said it, James. They're not sitting back. They're attacking. And this is urgency that often presents itself late in the game. You wonder why you didn't start that way, but you can certainly finish it.
Here's a short pass to Zellweger. Picked up along the boards by Carlson. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. From along the boards. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Montreal's through center and now in the offensive end. Gets the puck in deep. Ottawa's looking to break out. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Good stepped-up hit. Puck picked up by Zellweger. And he loses possession after a solid hit. And he sidesteps the check there. Can't connect. Scoops up the puck here.
I've really enjoyed this game tonight, James. It's been tight, it's been fast-paced, defensively structured, and you never know which way it's going to end.
Passes the puck over to Beniers. There's a shot, and that goes off, pours off a body. Lays into the body. The Senators pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Quick feed to Beniers. And that's off target as it hits a body. And now it's grabbed by Zellweger. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Here's a shot. Turns him away. Taken along the wall by Beniers. Hammers one at the net. Oh, he stopped that rocket. Tries to feed it over to Barabee. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Blocker save, looking textbook there.
Gunnarson's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Directed over to Zellweger. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. The Senators pick up steam and are on the attack. To the front, and he elects to explore his options. That knocks him off the puck. Battle along the boards. Passes it over. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Late goings of this period. We got a tie game. Protas wins the faceoff. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Takes the feed. Kotkaniemi's lugging the puck. The Senators gain possession. Feeds it over. glove to stop that one. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Skinner's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Takes a shot and makes the save. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck. Steps inside. He's got a step. Comes up with the stop.
I love the way that he changes his pace here. A little bit of a pause, just pushes the defender back, and then he takes advantage of the space and gets that high-danger shot off.
And he keeps that one out. Ottawa's got the puck. Trying to complete the pass as it goes off the stick. And the puck's booted away. And he coughs it up with the pass. This one's still up for grabs as we approach the final minute. Way too much congestion blocks that. Sends it over to Newman. Ottawa's got the puck here in the open ice.
I have to look at the personnel to see who gets the advantage here because it's coincidental, but it's who the team loses that really matters.
They're going to take a little break in the action here and call their timeout.
And you can see the staff gathering around, just making sure that they're on the same page with the setup and the face-off alignment, James. And it's making sure that you have the appropriate players, the personnel on the ice that you want. So they'll converse about that while their athletes get a break.
Works it across to Hagel. Montreal's gained the line and into the zone. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. Takes the feed at the point. Moves it quickly over to Beniers. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Blocker save by Skinner.
I really like to say, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Here's an odd man rush. Takes a shot. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. The Senators take it along the wing. Back at the point, they set it up. Can't keep a hold of it. Evangelista just moving the puck through his own zone. Puts it on net. Dying seconds, and he makes the save. Well, we played 3 periods of regulation hockey and still no winner. So what do? We go to overtime. It's sudden death style. Will there be a hero? We'll find out next. Will we get a winner? Time to find out. It's overtime. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And a poke check knocks the puck away. From the left side, they gain the zone. Cuts to the front. Game on a stick. And he denies another monstrous save here in overtime. The Senators are across the line and into the offensive end. Here's the chance in front. Roots it off the post. The Habs gain possession along the wall. Here they are on the attack. And there's the save. Ottawa's got the puck in their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Sends it over. Sends it down low. Montreal's got the puck in the defensive end. Angles it over to Dickinson. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Stopped by the goaltender. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. A critical draw here. They win the draw and go to the top. Off target. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Moves the puck along the half wall. Shot! And he comes up with it. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Look at this. They're going to keep playing here.
It's a 200-foot play, and coaches certainly love this. You keep your feet moving, and now you don't have a face-off in your own zone. Instead, the play is alive in the offensive end.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. And there's the horn to conclude overtime, and we are off to the shootout. And we'll bring it to you in moments. Who'll be the hero? I can't. A lot of people lament the shootout, but look at this place right now. Crowd is on it. Looking good, makes the save.
And this is a huge save. There's so much pressure on the shooter and the goaltender in this one. You know it's coming to a halt here. The game is going to be decided in this.
Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender. He's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking it.
And he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this. So do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
Makes a save and look good doing that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
Beniers is up next in this shootout. We still don't have a goal in this one. Had a chance to pad the lead, but couldn't finish.
These situations, so much pressure is added onto the individual that has to take the shot, and he's unable to capitalize.
What a chance, but couldn't pull the trigger.
You have to trust your skills when you're the person that's chosen. Be reactionary. Read what the goaltender's giving you, and he didn't do that.
Shuts it down. What a save.
Huge save. You could tell that he wanted that one.
Protas is making his way to center ice. Can he be the one to close things out in this shootout? Stopped. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy.
You sound like my youngest child, crisscross applesauce there. And guess what? The goaltender, he didn't get tapped.
The save and will play on.
Patience personified outweighs the shooter, James.
Louis ready to go. And he can win it if he can snipe it right now. Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
And shuts the door there.
Well, does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save.
Boy, his team would love to escape with the 2 points if he can deliver here with a goal. And he says, oh, on that play.
Yeah, the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease, just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
What a save on the shootout.
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes.
Well, they're already up here, and they could win it with a goal right now. And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all of the shooting angles.
Wingles looks to end this scoreless shootout. Brings it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
Evangelistas the first shooter into this next round. And we are still getting turned to the side.
He does a great job on this shootout here, James. And there's so much pressure on you, but you have to embrace it. And that's exactly what he does. He looks confident, he looks composed, and he makes...
Looking good, makes the save.
Well, this is a huge save. There's so much pressure on the shooter and the goaltender in this one. You know it's coming to a halt here. The game is going to be decided in this shootout.
Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking and anticipating the next move.
Clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
Makes a save and look good too in that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
Martins can play the role of Sandman with a goal. Shuts it down, what a save.
Huge save, you could tell that he wanted that one.
Clark's got a chance to put some heat on their opponents. Nobody scored yet, but he's got the ability to change that. Stopped! Easy breezy, lemon squeezy.
You sound like my youngest child, crisscross applesauce there. And guess what? The goaltender, he didn't get that.
Makes the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweights the shooter, James.
All right, first skater of the next round set to go here. We've yet to see a goal so far in this shootout. Had a chance to widen the lead and couldn't do it.
Yeah, he couldn't capitalize, and more importantly is he doesn't apply any pressure to the opponent or the opposing goaltender.
Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
Scores! And with authority! Wow!
Yeah, the goaltender couldn't get a read on that shot because it was hard and it was fast, James. Quick release.
No room for errors at this point in time. He needs a goal to keep his team alive. Scores! And it finds its way in the back of the net.
And this is why your skilled players are paid the big bucks, James. You have to be able to embrace the pressure like he does there, and he just buries it to keep his team alive.
Barlow's got a chance to put the squeeze on his opposition here if he can come up and shuts the door there.
Well, does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save.
Here's a chance to seal the deal. And he says, on that play.
Yeah, on the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease. Just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
Scores! Wow, what a hammer!
Yeah, he was waiting for the goaltender to make the first move, and once he saw the opening, the flick of the wrist and buried the puck. I don't think the goaltender knew where it was going, and I also don't think he knew where it was going, James, because he cradled that puck and he just put it to the net on his backhand.
Newman's made his way to center ice. He needs to score in order to... And that turns the victory in the shootout. A hard-fought and well-deserved win. Fun night at the rink, and for all of us here on the EA Sports team, I'm James Cebulski. Good night. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. There's been a consistent narrative on this road trip as we close things out tonight. Eat, sleep, win, repeat. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. Cause taking it from his own end. Grabs possession of the puck. He got all of that hit on the play.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Takes the feed from off the wing. Ottawa's looking to break out of their own end. Oh, what a save in front.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Ottawa's in now. Fires it on net. Moves it to Kahn. They go on the attack from the left side. Stick handling in his own zone. Quick pass across to Sale. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Slides it diagonally to Sampson. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Tries to feed it over to Cunningham. He carries the puck up along the wing. Here's the pass. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Senators have taken a 1-0 lead. Seattle's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Big time block stopped by Klang.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Taken by Zellweger. The Senators move the puck in the defensive zone. He's got it behind the cage. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Well, they can't clear, but they maintain possession. Handles the pass. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Klang. Quick shot. Turned aside with the glove by Ratzlaff.
Tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
The setters will glide into the dot. Zellweger. Oh, and comes up with nothing on the play. Big time stop.
Ratzlaff's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the
a bit to get a stoppage in play. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Ottawa's up 1-0. And they win the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. Denies him on the slapper. Quick feed to Sale. Here they come on the attack. Can't pull the trigger. Denied by the goaltender. The Senators gain control of the puck against the wall. Sends it in deep. Nice stop by Ratzlaff. Feeds the puck to Sale. And now he moves it to Cunningham. There's the whistle. We got an offside. The Senators have had way more chances offensively, and as a result, they're leading in this one. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers sprung up. A little banging and crashing now. Slides into Carlson. Seattle's got the puck along the wall. And he can't hang on after that hit. And that's deflected. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Big time play right there. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done. Saved by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Dumps it in. Grabbed along the board by Savard. And here's the save. Sale's got the puck in his own zone. Works it across to Andre. Takes the defender. He's on a breakaway. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Well past the midway mark of this period, Ottawa's ahead 1-0. Seattle's got it in the offensive zone. Too much traffic in the lane. Sends a pass over. Slides it across to Andre. Ottawa's grabbed a hold of the puck. The Kraken have taken over in the neutral zone. Seattle's going to play it from the corner. Dishes it off. Scores! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top by the beginning of this faceoff? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack.
Ottawa's opened things up here in the first as a result of their offense tonight. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. The Kraken have it on the attack. Tosses the puck loose. Slides it up to Zellweger. Puck bounces into the bench and we'll get a faceoff. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. And they win that draw at center. Takes the pass. Ottawa's got control of it now from their own end. With possession along the wall. Fires it. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it on. Here's a pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Moves it quickly over to Sale. Look at this. The Kraken have it now. Denies him! The Senators gain the zone.
He knows he's only...
He scores! Back-to-back ties!
Yeah, they've been chopping out the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. We're going to talk about the goal, but how we get into your tight spots in tight, in and around the paint, and then the ability to finish with a quick wrister. That's a great goal.
period number 1.
Well, I really like their play up to this point in the first period here, James. I mean, they've got themselves a 2-goal cushion because they've been relentless on the puck. But now it's about continuing to be urgent, not getting complacent, and sitting back, continue to attack.
Ottawa's put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the first. Briards won the draw at center. Here's a shot, and he catches that one with the glove. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Here in the late goings of the period, Ottawa's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Briards got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And he takes the feed.
Oh, he stopped it! How did he do that? I have no idea, James. I don't even know how he tracked the puck, let alone got to it. I mean, unbelievable. His team have got to find a way to rebound off of that one. Unbelievable save. They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Angles it over to Barnes. Right up the gut, here they go. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Receives the pass. The Senators are in transition. Sends it into the offensive zone. The Kraken have possession along the boards. Seattle's across the blue line. Ottawa's got possession here in the neutral zone. Takes control of the puck. Shot from the wall. Redirected off one of his own linemates there. Scores! Knocks on his own rebound and tucks it in. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next. Picked up along the wall by Nemeth. Slides the puck over to Beniers. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Moves it to a Benjalista. Puck scooped up by Zellweger. Takes the feed. The Senators will play it from the defensive zone. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Pass across to Beniers. Save.
After that huge hit, he's really laboring to get off the ice, and you know that no player ever wants to stay down, so he's finding a way, mustering up everything he's got in him to find his way to the bench.
Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Ottawa's been rewarded for putting pucks on net here early in the second. Seattle's won the faceoff.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
The Senators have it now. Sends the pass over. He grabs the puck here at the point. Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saves it. That's some good footwork to kick it away. The Senators get a hold of the puck along the boards. And a great save. Bratzlaff's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. We're still in the early stages of this period. It's a one-goal hockey game. 3-2 is where we sit. Slides the puck over. How did he stop that one? And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. And off the draw, they win possession. Seattle's in transition. And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. Oh, he'll feel that one. is going on the attack as they gain the zone. There's another hit, and you get a sense that this was a game plan to go after him tonight here, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly has a bullseye or a target on his back, James. Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing. You gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Wright won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Stops him cold. Takes it across the blue line. And this goes off his blocker. Oh, there's one more.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
The Senators continue to lead here in the second period as they have been the busier team in the shot department, and it shows. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession.
Mitch is going to have to keep his head up, James. I mean, he caused that injury on a hometown player, and the crowd is frustrated, and they're booing every time he touches the puck.
Takes the puck. A shot. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Beautiful saucer pass. Quick pass to Beniers. Attack along the boards. Quick feed down low. Moves the puck.
The shot's from the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save. I love that he fights for his space here to be able to get to an area where there's a little bit of time to get the one-timer off. He knows he's got to get off in a hurry, and he puts it in the back of the net.
Cylinders tonight, now up by a pair here in the first half of the second.
Well, it's deserved, James. I mean, they've competed in all areas of the ice. They put a lot of shots towards the net, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
Scooped up along the wall by Nemec. And now he angles it across to Voigt. Ottawa's got control of the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Quick feed to Nemec. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. The Senators have played the puck from behind the net. Here's a short pass to Evangelista. Moves it quickly over to Zellweger. And he takes the feed. Moves it to Voigt. Oh, it wasn't clean, but it's enough. Oh, what a hit. Those are the ones you feel in the morning. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Beniers. Ottawa's got a hold of it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Carlson. From his own end, he moves it up ahead. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Pass across to Cunningham. Great presence on the ice to knock that down. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Here's a shot. Gets a piece of it with the glove. In close. Stops it again.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Here we go, on-man rush. Oh, and here's the pass. Huge steal at his own end. Wright's got it in the defensive end. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. And a stiff break setup. Makes the save.
Ryan's had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage, but his team has also been really strong. Got the confidence of their netminder, and they've created a ton of opportunities.
They've got the defense outnumbered. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Seattle's looking to break out. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow. Looks to get the puck over to Jass. Takes a shot. Too many bodies in the way. Shuts him down. And the puck departs the zone. Seattle's got possession of the puck. Quick pass to Zellweger. From the point, looks to make something happen. One save, and the play continues. Carries the puck up through center. Ottawa's got possession at center. Moves around along the half wall. What is the clocker? Takes it and looks ahead. Taken along the wall by Nemec. Seattle's got the puck at center. Loses the coverage there. And just got a piece of it to keep it out.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Oh, huge hit against the wall. And you know he does that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically, pay the price, use your body, and get the puck.
Takes a shot. Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
And he takes the dish. Oh, that's nowhere near the net.
Yeah, James, we're supposed to analyze, but man, I don't know what he was doing out there. He's in the slot area, and I don't know whether he had his head down and was rushing the shot, but he misses by a large margin.
Oh, great glove save. Where'd that come from?
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
The Senators have spent the majority of tonight in the offensive zone, and they continue to lead big time here late in the second. Puck moved over to right. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. The Senators have it against the wall. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Quick feed to Beniers. Turns it aside. Puts it on net. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a block stop by Klang.
Klang's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
The Senators will play it in their own end. Here's a short pass to Beniers. And that's intercepted by Nemec. And another hit. Oh, he needed to make that save with time going down. Scores! And they beat the buzzer and get one right here in the period.
They always say, James, that to start a period and to finish periods at critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum.
And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. And he takes the pass. Takes it across the blue line. Ottawa's got it along the wall. Good check, frees the puck up. Moves it in front. And it caroms off a twig in front of the net. Seattle's got it in their own zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. Puck sent over to Teal. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. The Senators played along the wing. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Passes it over. Talk about sacrifice. What a block. Shot. And that's broken up. Seattle's got a hold of it along the wall. Unable to reach that one. Moves it quickly over to Sampson. Seattle's ready to go on the attack. Sends the feed in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And it's kicked away. What a steal in his own end. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Lots of time left in this period. Up to 8 goals scored so far tonight. It's 5-3. Nice job tying up his opponent. Ottawa's moving it along the wing. Puck hops onto the bench, and we got a stoppage in play.
Wright's finally going to get on the score sheet here after multiple scoring chances, James. Love to see the expected goals after this one. But you could feel it coming, couldn't you? I mean, he's been all around the net. He's had the puck on his stick. He's got all the right habits, found himself in all the right spots. Nice to see him finally connect.
Rocked him right against the boards.
Well, he's up and along the wall, and there is no give, James, and that was just a thunderous hit.
And he had the answer on that one. And that's a great heads-up play by Zellweger. Along the right side into the offensive zone. And he's ridden off the puck. And sends it just out of reach. Levels him with the hit. And he serves it across to Teal. Takes the feed. Moves it to Kahn. Right up Main Street and on the attack. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Quick pass to Langdon. And we'll get the whistle until the goaltender hangs on.
He's been fantastic in this game. It's the timely big save. And he's a real difference maker, not just between the pipes, but also the message it sends to the entire team. Just a calm, right? Anytime you're defending, you find a way to make that save, and now all of a sudden you're moving the puck north. I think you play differently when you've got in the net who's making those kind of saves.
Ratzlaff's going to hang on for a whistle. Ottawa's motor has been non-stop tonight. Lots of shots on net, and they lead in the third. The Senators take possession here inside the offensive zone. Sales got it on the offensive end. And that's off a stick. Handles the puck. Looks to make a play over to Carlson. Denied by the goaltender. The Kraken have the puck against the boards. And he easily stops that one. Slides it quickly to Sale. Shakes off the covering. Feeds it over. Oh, that's blocked. What a stop-by play. And then got cut up in traffic and hits a stick. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Makes his presence known on the ice. Takes the feed at the back end. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Ottawa's got all sorts of content for the highlight shows tonight. They lead at 5-3. Seattle's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. And he's got the answer for that one. Great pass from the left wing. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. The Flames are up next on the schedule, and I hear tickets are still available. A few select seats, so get them now. It should be a good one coming up. Past the midway mark of the frame. Ottawa's got a 2-goal cushion here. They lead at 5-3. Seattle's got the puck along the wall. And now it's grabbed by Briere. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. That's a solid check on the play. Broken up in the neutral zone by Fortier. Moves the puck to Briere. The Senators gain possession. Seattle's got control of it now here in the offensive end. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Ottawa's got the edge of the shot department, a big reason why they lead here in this third period. Seattle's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Big time stop there.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Denies him with the save. Seattle's got him against the boards. Handles it along the blue line. Gives up the body for the block. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Comes up with the stop.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. Oh, comes up with the stop.
There's been so much offense in this game, James. It's been real entertaining for us and the fans in the building. Listen, I was more of a defensive specialist, so I wouldn't have
Puts
been
it off the outside of the frame.
Carlson's been effective getting to the right places at the right time, but it hits the post again, James. He cannot get discouraged. We're starting to see his frustration levels increase.
Seattle's got a hold of the puck. Now over to Teal. Reads the pass perfectly and takes it off. Pinned up along the boards. Passes over to Becker. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Quick feed to Teal. Handles the pass. And now he tries to get it across to Jass. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. The Kraken have gained possession off the wall. Here's a short pass to Barlow. And that's a smart heads-up play by Becker. Along the half wall with the puck. Centering pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up. The Senators are being called for tripping.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
Both teams are now back to even strength as the power play has expired.
It's a tough one when it's a tight game and you get a call, but the PK Cup unit comes out here and they deliver, James. And you have to have the ability to embrace the pressure, and they did just that.
Seattle's got the puck. With the steal. Grabbed along the board by Savard. Here's a howitzer at the net, and he blocks that one. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Picked up along the wall by Andre. Slides it back to the blue line. Just wide. A little crash and a banging forces the turnover. And the puck's picked free. Moves it quickly over to Carlson. Cannon of a shot. Great save. From the slot, fires away. And a great save. Cunningham's got it across the line. Seattle's got the puck along the wall. Goaltender's headed to the bench. They're going to go for the extra attacker here. Scrum along the wall. Denies him. White's got him along the wing. Seattle's got the puck along the boards. 33 seconds to go. 28 seconds to go. Scooped up along the wall by Savard. Now he slides it up to right. Oh, had his head down in the corner and got rocked. Well, listen to this place here tonight. They got their money's worth, and these fans are on their feet saluting. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do, and their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
Ottawa's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they continue to lead late in this third period.